Morning all, welcome back. Right, we've had a bit of a wet old spring, so I haven't really been too worried about our pump. But now's the time, because the weather's starting to improve, the rain is becoming less frequent, and so I have to start thinking about preparing to put this pump in. First thing I'll do is work out how to get this lid off. Get it out. There you go. No. Nothing easy in this place. There you go. Got there in the end. So basically I've got two choices. The pump will sit near the bottom. We'll raise it off the bottom by about a foot, therefore it doesn't pump all the silt up. And there'll be a long pipe running up, and effectively I've got to then get the pump out, the pipe out of the well. So I can either run it straight up and under those railings and through into the pottage area, but I think that'll be unsightly. So I want to actually bring the pipe up from the bottom and then through here somewhere, and I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. Now that's solid granite, so I'm not going to try and drill through that, although it could be done. It'll be far easier to come up just below that. Okay, looking good. Unfortunately, when you've got inquisitive dogs, you need to keep putting covers back on, but that's looking good. And I think that's going to be plenty big enough. Well, that went remarkably well. That was one of those jobs, could have been 5 minutes, could have been an hour. Anyway, we're through. So basically this will sit down, we'll put it on the bottom, then lift it a foot so it's away from the bottom. We've got 11 meters from the bottom to the top here, so we'll have to fit a pipe in 11 meters, then put a bend in it so it comes out through here. Now if you remember, it was my friends Tony and Karen who bought this pump for me. I've been giving Tony a little bit of a helping hand every now and then. He's converting an area of his house for his daughter who had a bad accident at work, and she's been in hospital now 15 months, but she's due home in the next 2 or 3 weeks now. So I was with him yesterday just giving him final help, but him and Karen bought me this as a way of saying thank you. And I was with him yesterday and he said to me, I was watching your last vlog and Susie was watering with a watering can, so I think it's time we installed this. So he's going to come over in the next couple of days and we're going to go to Brico and we're going to get all the bits that we need. I've never done this before, but he's got a well at home and he's fitted his, so he knows what he's doing. So I'm going to take advantage of his vast experience in the matter. So yeah, but that's all I need to do on it now. So I think I'll go and do a bit of work over the road on the donkey shelter. I've got a spare couple of hours, so I thought I'd have another little go at this, just starting that process of clearing out usable tiles. There's a lot of broken, a lot of usable, so I might as well make the effort to try and salvage as many as I can. I'm going to try and work my way into that corner where the wagon wheel is. I don't think I'll be able to get to the wagon wheel today, but I'm just going to start, you know, clearing up really. Anyway, thank you for your comments on the last episode's time lapse. Comments are a little bit inconclusive at the time of filming, but it would seem that you're all of the same agreement really, that time lapses should be used in certain circumstances and not just any old fashion and any old time. That's always been our opinion. And I think somebody said use them sparingly. Well, one time lapse in 187 episodes might be considered sparingly. But we'll keep our eye on the comments, keep them coming in. You know, we're trying to do the right thing. We don't want to drive people mad with stuff they don't want to see. But at the same time, if it is what they want to see, we want to make sure we know about it. Anyway, another load.
Hello everyone, Susie here. Just coming up to the Rose Room to have a bit of a clear up. I've done some already this morning. I dumped a load of Christmas decorations in here. Excuse me. We did put, sorry I'm out of breath because I've just come up the spiral staircase. We did put some in the attic after Christmas, but it was so cold I couldn't face going up there by the time I packed the rest away. It is unbelievably cold here in the winter. You've got to experience it. It's cold like I've never felt before. And we've got 12 weeks to decorate, clean up, because we've got a succession of guests coming from July. So I thought I'd start with this room, and I've got the wallpaper, which I did show you in an earlier vlog if you've watched our previous ones. And I can do that now. We've got the scaffold tower thanks to Natasha, because I can't do ladders and heights anymore. But I've got one concern about the ceiling, which I'll show you. It looks a bit dodgy to me. And we did push one board and it seemed a bit loose. Where we've had the electrics done, there are a couple of holes in the ceiling, so we thought we might have an investigate, take a bit more out, just to see what's going on. We will need some coving in here, but I don't really want to paper the walls until I know whether this ceiling's got to come down. So we'll need some coving to hide the wiring. This is the wallpaper, which I showed in previous video, one of our early videos. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but the background has got a glitter to it, and it's gold, obviously. And it really matches well with the background on the headboard. But I would like an accent wall behind here, probably in these pinky colours, pinks and blues. I want to change these wall lights, and I've got these other little wall lights which I got from the charity shop with a centre light. I need to rewire them, so I'll get some wire for that tomorrow probably. We did put the centre light up, but I'm not really happy with it. I think it's too small for this room, and it always looks a bit odd because it's like a triquarter kind of shape and it looks crooked all the time. So I'll find somewhere else for that to go, but in the meanwhile we'll put the wall lights up, and I'll probably put one of the chandeliers up that I've got already. The floor has been painted with some kind of red stuff, and every time I wash it a bit comes off, so I really want to go over that with something to get the rest of it off really. This is the room, which needs still a few bits to sort out here. But I've bagged up all the rest of the decorations apart from these little trees. So I'll have to get up in the loft today, get those out of the way. During the winter, we just shut the rooms up. And then when the spring comes, open it up and air it and clean it and tidy it up. So that's my job for today.
Okay, well I don't think that purlin, this one, is attached to anything now, so should, in theory, pull away. We like a bit of theory. Well, that purlin there at the top, you can see on camera it's bent and there's a crack right in the middle of it. So that is no longer suitable for a purlin. But it will be suitable for our next raised bed.
Right, so I've been doing some more sorting. Rose has come up thinking he's going to be able to strip the walls, but
obviously not.
No, because I need to sort this out. We'll be doing it over the weekend.
Yep.
But I just wanted, I'm trying to get stuff out of the tower room, and we've had all the wallpapers in there getting all dusty. And this is stuff we bought before we came over to France, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I absolutely love this one. I think we've got some more rolls of it up in the attic. It's almost like a fabric. I wish I had enough to do the whole hall downstairs, but I don't think we will do somehow. But anyway, I wanted to see if I had anything that would match this, and I was thinking of this, but it's too mauve. So yeah, I want to pack all this stuff up, and then we can do whatever. Anyway, we'd like to thank everyone that's bought us coffees this week.
Thank you. And
for keeping our channel going, and this place and us, because we couldn't do it otherwise, could we?
No, I mean, keeps this place alive.
It's been empty for the best part of 40 years, really. So
yeah,
we've had some major setbacks since we've been here, but we're just trying to get back on track.
Yep. We're there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
And thank you to all our patrons. Make sure you got your notifications on, because when I was out in the donkey shelter, I did a video for you concerning that fourth wagon wheel. So make sure you've got your notifications on, patrons. And if anybody wants to go over to the Patreon page, there is a free trial period, so you can get 7 days access. And then after that, if you want to hang around, you can, or you can just exit. So yeah, have a look at that if you don't mind. And that's about it, really.
Yeah.
So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Watch this space.
Watch this space.
But there might be no ceiling next time.
We'll get on to that later.
Bye.
Bye.